Hello, American Patriots, or should we call ourselves comrades now? I'm loving it. Hey, I'm Douglas Ducote, founder and CEO of Veterans United for Justice, retired U.S. Army veteran law enforcement officer, and the co-host of Real World Witness radio show on MegaOneRadio.net. If you didn't see it, please take the opportunity to look it up on YouTube. The View, those libtard women that have their TV show every day and trash conservatives and Republicans when they bring them on the show. It was very, very interesting today. In true fashion, with all liberals and Democrats, when you come at them with facts and you lay it out the way it actually is, they can't handle it. And typically, they lose their mind and start, if it's something on, let's say you're on the internet, on Facebook, having the discussion with them, or sometimes even in public, that when they're backed in the corner and they have nothing to come back with the facts, and they refuse to admit that they're wrong, typically they turn to using foul language. Now, that didn't happen on The View today, but what did happen was Whoopi Goldberg lost her shit so bad that she just shut the damn show down. The live show, we're done. And guess who the guest was that she was having a debate with? Fox News' own Judge Jeanine Pirro. Whoopi went on a attack as if the judge was a member of ISIS or a terrorist. It was absolutely shameful. And how she can look herself in the mirror after what she did today, beyond me. Just goes to show that she has eaten so many Tide Pods, there's no coming back from just the madness that came out of this woman's mouth. So, I'm going to read for you, verbatim, the best part of this whole thing. And we'll discuss it. The judge went on there on The View for the sole purpose of promoting her book. She just put out a new book. It's called Liars, Leakers, and Liberals. And just the facts, folks. The facts about everything that's happened with the Department of Justice, with the FBI, this whole Russian thing, the Mueller investigation, the Hillary Clinton, that's what her book's about. Also on the show, and I don't know if she was just she couldn't have been a guest. I think she was just filling in for one of the members and there for the purpose of attacking the judge, was CNN and sometimes MSNBC, Anna Navarre, who is probably one of the most horrible, despicable human beings that ever walked the face of the earth. She's a disgusting libtard that always trashes conservatives and Republicans and is a very nasty person, okay? And she feeds, she knows who her audience is. The people that watch CNN and MSNBC, those libtard Democrats that, believe that garbage is true. So, the judge says, I'm not an ideologue. I have been in the crime business for over 3 decades. I think I said that before. I know a con when I see it. And of course, she's talking about the Mueller investigation, the Russian probe BS. The audience laughed as if that was a joke, as if the judge is a joke. All right. Oh, Anna Navarre sparks up and says, you said you're not an ideologue? Do you think Donald Trump embraces and embodies conservative ideology? He used to have a different position on pro-choice. He is imposing tariffs. He's against globalism. Do you think he's an ideologue that is faithful to conservative principles? The judge said, I'm not here to talk about Donald Trump and what he is and isn't. I'm here to talk about my book. All right? I came here to promote my book. And in the process of her saying this, Whoopi Goldberg starts raising her voice and yelling that, answer the question. Answer the question. Answer her question. And the judge said, you're suffering from Trump derangement syndrome. That's what she said to Whoopi. And that's true. Okay, it's 100% true. That set Whoopi off. And she responded with, listen, I don't have Trump derangement. Let me tell you what I have. I'm tired of people starting a conversation with Mexicans or liars and rapists. Listen, I'm a 62-year-old woman. There have been a lot of people in office that I disagree with, but I've never, ever seen anything like this. I've never seen anybody whip up such hate. I've never seen anybody be so dismissive. What I suffer from is the inability to figure out how to fix it. That's my issue. The judge responded with, your opening statement, how horrible is it that Donald Trump is talking about all these people? You know what's horrible? When people who shouldn't be here end up murdering children and American citizens. And then Whoopi blew up. What is horrible is when the President of the United States whips up people to beat the hell out of other people. Say goodbye. I'm done. I'm done. It's over with. And she ends the show. Excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. Look, you all know that The View is just the only supposedly conservative Republican on the show is Meghan McCain, John McCain's daughter. And we know how she feels about Trump because of the things he said about her daddy. So basically, you know, if you're a Republican or conservative and you go on there, you're being attacked by liberals, period. Okay? There's no other way around that. Whoopi Goldberg really today showed her true colors. So did Anna Navarro. It's a crying shame that they are so delusional and their heart is filled with so much hate for this president over things that have no merit. Okay? They know, well, they know what Trump said, and they can replay it back a million freaking times because it was live on TV when he first announced. Okay? He was talking about the gang members that come over here and the illegal aliens that are running drugs. All right? Because that is the majority of the people that come to our country illegally across the border. Not good, innocent people. They go to the proper point to be able to come in and ask for asylum or to apply for citizenship. Why else would you try and sneak across a freaking desert and then a freaking river and risk your life and your kid's life, your family's life, whatever? No, it's drug mules. It's human trafficking mules. All right? That's what he was talking about back then. And they heard that, but they don't care. It doesn't matter what he says. You know, I've said this once before, I'll say it again. If breaking news tonight on Fox was that, you know, Trump can walk on water, he was filmed doing it. Here it is. This is something we heard about in the Bible that Jesus did. Look, he's walking on water. Oh my gosh. CNN and MSNBC's breaking story would be Trump can't swim. Okay. No matter what he does, they're going to trash him and go after him. But for Whoopi Goldberg to step to the level she did today, to get so upset that she can't even have a conversation with another conservative Republican, and it's because that conservative Republican happens to be better educated than she is, happens to have more knowledge than she does, happens to know how the justice system works because she's been a judge and an attorney, and she's been in this for years. She faced off against somebody that was capable of forcing her to dig her own grave with a backhoe. All right? And lost her shit because there was no combating it. What could she say? What is it? There's nothing she can say to the judge to prove that she's right in anything. I mean, they don't care. The left doesn't care about the illegal aliens that are coming across the border that are bad people. The MSNBC 13. That's great news. There we go. That's a new one. The MSNBC 13 gang members. Okay? MS-13 gang that are out killing women and children. Americans. The left, they don't care about that shit. All they care about is votes. If we allow them to come over here and we put up this front that we're for them, then they're going to vote for us. And guess what? There are states right now across America that are starting to pass laws to allow non-citizens to vote in elections come November. Okay? That's fact, my friends. That's how sick this has become. Now, will Jeff Sessions get off his lazy dumb ass and do something about it? Yeah, probably not. But that's already starting to happen. So you get the opportunity, you go look at that. I mean, you will see literally Whoopi Goldberg go on a outrageous verbal attack against a decent human being that has facts when she doesn't, and got so bent that she had to shut the show down. Typical liberal fashion. They ate way too many Tide Pods. They probably chased it with bleach. There's no helping them. Okay, they're lost. They're in their own little world somewhere where there's nothing we can do. Okay, but laugh at them. Sadly, there's a whole bunch of them, and we have to be careful of that. A couple of things in closing. I want to remind everybody again, coming up September 8th in Washington, D.C., we're going to have the Mother of All rallies. It will be the second year of doing this. I'll be one of the guest speakers there. We would like to invite all American patriots, conservatives, Republicans to come out to the rally, join us to show support for this president, support for our Constitution, our rights, and the basic principles of our founding fathers. Okay, that's what this is all about. It's a family event. You can bring your kids. There's going to be all kinds of things to do. There's going to be, music. We're going to have food vendors. It's going to be a wonderful day in Washington, D.C. And if you can make it up there, take the time to come over and shake my hand and say hello, because I'd like to thank you for being an American patriot and helping President Trump make America great again. All right. As always, please say a prayer for our men and women in the United States military, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, first responders, their families. Don't forget, we currently have literally thousands of men and women serving in combat right this very second all over the globe. And sadly, every couple of weeks, we lose one of those heroes. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Until next time, hope you all have a wonderful and blessed night. I'm Douglas Ducote, and I'm out.